Thank you, Provost Daneri, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure now to introduce this morning's student speaker, Melissa Mikail. Melissa is graduating today summa cum laude with a BA in Philosophy, Law and Society. During her time at UCR, Melissa served as the local affairs liaison for ASUCR and has been engaged in university honours. She completed her senior honour thesis under Dr. Karl Kramer on the effects of industrial chemicals on underprivileged communities. Melissa is a member of Phi Beta Kappa and a Chancellor's Leadership Fellow. She's a UC Irvine Pre-Law alumna and a UCLA Law Fellow. She's also the recipient of the Academic Excellence Award, the Bayless Leadership Award, and the Citizens University Committee Scholarship. Melissa served as editor for the Honours Journal, or Demos, the International Philosophy Journal, Stance, and the UCR Undergrad Research Journal. She interned for Pacific Justice Institute and Riverside Court Pre-Trial Services and has worked at Albrechtsen and Schumet LLP for 5 years. Melissa's also been engaged with the community as a Sunday school teacher and basketball coach. She'll be attending Harvard Law School, where she hopes to acquire the tools to become a resource for change and fulfill her passion to serve underprivileged communities. Please join me in welcoming Melissa.
Thank you for the introduction, Dean Bowler. I would also like to take this moment to first and foremost thank God, my mother, my family and friends for being the reason I am able to stand before you today. It is a great honor and a truly humbling experience to not only witness, but be a part of this monumental moment in our lives. On this triumphant occasion, as we celebrate our accomplishments and take pride in the obstacles we have faced and overcome to get to this very moment, let us not forget those who have guided us and supported us along the way. All those who embarked on this journey with us in ways seen and unseen. In addition to our ever-prevalent mission of making it here today, there is another common thread that unites us. As one of the nation's most diverse institutions, UCR contains an immense breadth of cultures, creeds, and colors, the tangible fruits of previous generations' fervent fight for education and civil rights. During my time here at UCR, I had the privilege of engaging with many of you, each of us with a different story, journey, and pursuit. While our experiences differ, this university has united us by allowing each of us to grow, to learn, to thrive, and to gain the necessary tools to leave an impact far beyond our time here. As a daughter of Egyptian immigrants who came to this country in hopes of opportunity and a better future, my story, like many of you, encompasses that of adversity, challenge, and tribulation. My success, therefore, is not only my own, but a product of the service of others who took it upon themselves to see the light in me when I was engrossed by darkness. While success is a feat in and of itself, through serving others, we receive much more than we give. To supply resources for those who do not have them is life-changing for both the supplier and the consumer. We are all here today as a product of the service of others, individuals, faculty, staff, mentors, family, friends, and community members who fostered hope and inspired success. As graduates not only of UCR, but of this community at large, we have become part of the mere 20% of Riverside residents who attain a bachelor's degree. Because of that, as we stand here today, we have a duty to future generations. We have a duty not to just aspire to make a living, but to aspire to make a difference. Service fosters empathy. It allows us to impact the disadvantaged and remain loyal to our roots, the very roots that developed and nurtured us. While education is a privilege and a foundational building block, the greatest teachers in life are the challenges we faced on this campus. the challenge to lose our judgments, our attachments, and our biases. Service allows us to see beyond the layers painted on our skin and become transparent to those with whom we can relate. We live in a time where the skewed media highlights our differences and deviates us from one another because of our mere disparities. But essentially, we are each identical in our biology, our battles, and our hope for a better tomorrow. Community service is the common thread that unites the Republican with the Democrat, the environmentalist with the industrialist, the advantaged with the disadvantaged, and the abled with the disabled. If there is no change within us, there will be no change among us. We epitomize the odds that were set against us by the wrath of the recession. We have been warned to scale our ambitions, to lower our sights, but we have been unyielding in our determination. We have challenged our borders, and UCR has uniquely equipped us to unravel these challenges. Thus, we must use our passion, purpose, and creativity to proceed, to engage, and to embrace the responsibility this degree bestows upon us. We have an obligation to create opportunity for the community, to initiate and inspire change, to share our stories, to build familiarity, and to see ourselves and our struggles within one another. Our ancestors have changed the course of history, and because of them, we are here today. But their work is not yet complete. We must be unyielding in our commitment to this community, and we must embrace our role as graduates of this esteemed institution. When our history professors taught us about the past, they were opening our eyes to the future. And when our math professors were teaching us probabilities, they weren't just teaching us the amount of time something could fail. They were teaching us that regardless of the circumstances, there is always a chance to succeed. And we, the class of 2015, were destined to succeed. This is our chance to truly seize. Thank you.